That looks good, right? Hello, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time it's 2024. But of course, 2023 is not necessarily over. I'm recording this on January 1st, but that doesn't mean anything. Because with 2023 wrapping up, we've all got to do our list. So 2023 is just going to be a cloud hovering over us for right now. I've got 15 figures put aside, and I'm going to show off my top 15 that I got from 2023. Now, these aren't necessarily figures that released in 2023, these are just figures that I've received. Also, you're probably wondering, why am I doing top 15 when usually I take the two last numbers of the year and base it off that? Like if it's 2016, I do 16 figures. The reason why is because I think 23 is just too much. It kind of blurs. Everything between 23 to 15 would just kind of feel like it'd all be the same. So I figured 15 is a good round off number. Let's go ahead and get started with number 15! I had to put this one on the list. It's Legacy Needlenose, mostly because I just made this happen magically with my hands, and I went ooh, and then it showed up. Also, Twitter happened. So a couple of years ago, I managed to get a Twitter thing trending where it said, hey, we want Needlenose, and I guess Hasbro took the bait and finally gave us Needlenose. So yeah, I'll admit I have a soft spot for it, but yeah, it's a good figure, and I'm just glad we finally got Needlenose. This figure I've always wanted. It's a Toxitron, and Legacy Toxitron Collection provides us a Toxitron. And it would be weird if they didn't, because they called it the Toxitron Collection. But anyways, we got Toxitron. Of course, we got that G2 Laser Optimus Prime, so it makes sense to do this, but I'm just glad to have my light green, toxic-looking Optimus Prime. Alright, sit around the campfire, because there's a story behind this. So I actually ordered the other pack that was meant to come out, and the Amazon listing showed that this was the other pack, but for some reason they sent out the other one. And I thought, oh, maybe I should just return it or keep this and then buy the other pack later. And I did that, and I thought, man, these figures are gonna be okay. No, they're actually amazing, and they made the list. This is the Rise of Tyranny with the Megatron and the Ratbat. Mostly because Ratbat, because I love the detail, I love the dark purple, but this Megatron really kills it. When you see Hotshot and Jolt, you think the reason why this is on the list is because of Jolt, and he is fantastic. Not the most posable thing, he doesn't have a head rotation, but at this scale, I don't blame them. But no, this Hotshot is really doing something for me. Now, yes, most of it is still Jolt, but I love the color scheme. I think the quality, I think the joints are a lot better here. And I love the fact that he looks like he's got a yellow vest. I actually like the new head, the new weapons, so yeah. We gotta get some Studio Series up on this list, even though most of it's going to be Legacy. This is the Studio Series 86 Brawn. He is fantastic. First of all, I love the Minibot. Second of all, I love the shape of this. And third of all, it's Brawn. He's just gold. He's good. He's got an awesome alt mode. The robot mode is fantastic. The quality, the density, he's just so good. Why are the Dinobots always killing it for Studio Series 86? This one is Snarl, and some people don't like him, and I have no idea why. He's pretty much perfect in almost every way. Why do people not like him? I don't understand. Maybe it has something to do with the alt mode. Maybe it's just not a favorable one, but his robot mode is just amazing. Look at those shoulder spikes. How could you say no? How could you say, ow? I got this during the holiday season is the Reactivate, Starscream, and Bumblebee. Now, I could just say one, I could say, oh, it's mostly the Starscream, oh, it's mostly the Bumblebee, but no, it's pretty even on the board. In fact, if I were to separate them, I think I wouldn't know which one to put ahead of what, but they'd be pretty close. Starscream is kind of a simple one, but I love the style of his jet mode, and I kind of like the dark elements with him, and Bumblebee is just a nice recreation for the characters, so yeah, I really like both of these. If I didn't, they wouldn't be on the list. I don't think I need to say anything. I really don't. I'm just stalling for time so that it seems important, but I mean, it just says it for itself. Oh. Bob Bender Orange sent me this. This is the Origins Jazz. Now, I thought, okay, it might be cute, it might be fine, but no, it's actually one of the It's actually one of the best Jazz figures I've ever gotten. The quality is nice, the look is clean, he sells Jazz. He's the perfect Jazz. If you need to get a Jazz, get this Jazz. At the last minute, we got Legacy United. This is the Legacy United Deluxe Class Windblade. Now, when I did my tier ranking list, I filmed that before I actually got Windblade, and I put her at, I think it was a B or a C. I can't remember what. No, she is an S tier. Just straight up. The alt mode is fantastic. It's very flat, despite the fact that the legs are shown right there. And then the robot mode is stellar. Like, the quality is good. She is the best version of Windblade you're gonna get from a Generations line. So yeah, definitely worth it. I think I could have done without the flare effect in the sword. I think I would have preferred a clean one, or maybe the option to pop that off. But otherwise, she's fantastic. I really hate that this was on the list, because initially I thought this would be one of the worst figures or just one of the most meh figures. And I kind of saw that trend going for 2023, especially with the number 2 slot you're going to see later. But it turns out he's actually probably the best Studio Series figure I got this year. It is the Bumblebee, and I meant last year. You know what I mean. This is the Studio Series Rise of the Beast Bumblebee, and the quality is good. He looks nice. The alt mode is fantastic. The only thing I don't like is the paint, and they actually fixed that for a later release. But yeah, if you need a movie Bumblebee, this is the one to get. My friend I Am Amazing Mason was selling this, and I thought, I have to have that because I've always wanted this. This is the 2007 movie Leader Class Brawl. He's big, he's tough, he's Brawl. I mean, look at him. He's got so many weapons. He's big and beefy. This is the thing that gaslit us into thinking Brawl was massive. So when the Studio Series figure came out, we were like, oh, why is it so downscaled? No, it's meant to be that this is actually inaccurate. But we're okay with it being inaccurate now. This one I almost didn't get until I got a ton of donations during the live stream. This is the Legacy Cybertron Universe Metroplex. This is the Metroplex that actually introduced me to, well, Metroplex, because I didn't really know anything about G1, and he is adorable. The alt mode, not that great, but the work mode actually has some changes that are, you know, benefiting the work mode. And then the robot mode itself is amazing. He's tall as he should be, like he scales with everything else perfectly, and the articulation is fantastic. He can hold his weapon with one hand without any support. That is unbelievable. I like the articulation with the mouth. We need more mouth articulation, guys. And yeah, he is just the perfect Titan, at least for the robot mode. Alt mode, not so much. Robot, yeah. This I thought was going to be the number 1 for the entire year, but it turns out it's not. Still, number 2 is something good. It is the Legacy Transmetal to Megatron. So like I said earlier, I thought that this wasn't going to be that great. I thought, okay, I'll bite, but you know, it's not something that I felt like I needed. No, I was stupid. I was dumb. I was a dense little boy. This is fantastic. I love how big the drag mode is. I like the aesthetic and design of the robot mode. He is an adoring transformer that you definitely need in your collection. I don't care what the reason is that you don't want it. You should have it anyways. And lastly, number 1, I got this on my birthday weekend, and I thought, man, I can't believe this took the top spot, but I knew it right away. It's like the Studio Series 86 Grimlock. When I got that thing, I knew that was going to be number 1. It is the Commander Class Armada Universe Optimus Prime. Now, the base mode is definitely the weakest thing, but if you turn it around, it's actually a lot better. The alt mode is awesome. Like, it's got this big, chunky trailer. I love the actual truck itself. The robot form for the Optimus Prime, just the Optimus itself, they could sell that and I would still buy that. Despite having this, I would still just buy that. And then the combination mode is a lot of fun. And you can do that. That's a plus, considering the original toy. I like the colors, I like the aesthetic, I like the head. there's not much I can really nitpick with this design. So that is my top 15. We did it, boys and girls. Hooray! I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. And I will see you guys next time.